I came here by rail from the north of England, so I travelled down into King's Cross on the East Coast Line, and I took the tube out to Heathrow, T1, 2 or 3. I'm flying from T3, there are tubes to T4 and indeed to T5, but when you get off at T1, 2 and 3, the hopper bus, which takes you to your hotel, is from Terminal 2, T2. So you walk from the tube station to the T2 terminal, and there are lifts, and the tube station is on the floor -1, and you want to be on the next floor above, 0. It does in fact go up to 5, but if you want a hopper bus, they're on that floor 0 in the lifts at T2. And then you make your way out, and there are bus stops. I can't remember what they are, so 8, 9, 10, probably even more. And at each stop it tells you which bus goes to which hotel, which is really, really, really handy. And I wanted the 8-6 to get here, so I just hung around at this bus stops 9 and 10 waiting for this 8-6 to arrive. It's only about once every half hour, so don't expect to sort of hop on and hop off every 10 minutes, because you don't get that. And it takes you direct to the Premier Inn and the other 2 places which it serves. Yeah, ideal. I mean, you couldn't fault it really. This is the Premier Inn Bath Road at Heathrow Airport, where I'm staying one night. And very nice it is too. It has coffee and tea, hair dryer, flat screen telly, and this is a bathroom, very clean, sparkling in fact, and it has a bath, not the point. Nice clean towels, and the shower works really well. And it also has a safe which is on the floor here. It has to be activated by a reception, and it's £1.50 a day, which seems a bit extreme. But that's the only downside to it. and it does have a restaurant, but and it serves the same food in the bar. It's exactly the same menu in the bar, which is prices are what you'd expect really in a place like this. So, actually, that's not bad. And they also do only 2-course dinner with a drink and unlimited breakfast for $22.99, which again doesn't seem too bad at all. So this is the breakfast menu. $9.75 for a full English breakfast. So an unlimited breakfast for that price is very, very good. All the usual things you get. Continental breakfast, which is $6.95. I'm not sure that I'll be going for that somehow. Well, I've just stayed here at this Premier Inn in Bath Road overnight and had the full meal deal for 23 quid, and I can only say that I'm really surprised. It was superb. The hotel itself, the reception staff, the waitresses, and the food itself was very good for the price, and the usual hotel breakfast, but all you could eat. It was very pleasant indeed, yeah, and I thoroughly recommend it for the price. And these are the times for the leaving the Premier Inn, and you pick one of these up at reception. So and you'll see that it runs roughly every half hour, and it takes about half an hour to get from the terminals to the hotel, so you've got to obviously add that in. Well, if you're travelling from way up north, when you consider the cost of the fuel, the stress driving down the A1M or the M6, going round the M25 in an absolute panic, hoping to God there isn't going to be an accident, your heart pounding away. And then you've got to find a blooming car park in Heathrow. Well, it's an absolute warren of a place. It was bulldozing off the face of the earth, to be honest. Compared with airports abroad, it's just an absolute hodgepodge. So by the time you found the car park and got rid of your car, and then got the hopper bus to the terminal, and then you have all that hassle when you come back of driving all that way back up the road. There is just no comparison. For the sake of 100 quid, you come down by train, tube station, tube out to Heathrow, find an hotel, sit there, especially this one. I mean, this was fantastic. This Premier Inn in Bath Road, and just sit there and have a lovely meal, have a superb breakfast, absolutely stuff yourself with breakfast, last you a week, and then jump on this hopper bus, no stress whatsoever. I'll never drive down again, ever. So that's a great start to a holiday. So that's the Premier Inn, Bath Road. Just one thing I forgot to mention is that the hopper bus is 5 quid each way, but you can book it separately on the internet. You would think places like the Premier Inn and other hotels in Heathrow don't do a package, sort of train, tube, hopper bus and accommodation. It would make things so much easier.